If it was the same map for years and if it was the same map for years
Yo, what's up, everyone? It's your man, the Mega Power TV, coming at you live from the basement. We're down in the war room right now. I got the washing machine just cranked up. But just in case you were wondering, boys, Likeness Monster, the wolf pack is in the house. And here we are, October the 18th, 2023. About to get this fantasy draft started, man. I'm ready to go. I turned off the noise gate on the microphone, so it'll pick up every click and everything else. Um, let's see. Okay, I'm just wondering when we're gonna get this thing started here, boys. You know, we're down here in the war room, ready to go. $40 for Lowry is insane. Yeah, I had Randall last year, and then take a look. Randall's projected, 21, and they finished about the same points wise. So it's really, man, my washing machine is loud. Yeah, for real basketball, he's awful, but fantasy wise, he was good last year. Especially for rebounding. I mean, take a look. Like, he's going for half the cost of Anthony Davis. Yeah, scored about the same points, but you get more games out of him. Which, but you're still getting a 20, roughly around a 20 and 10 guy. Yeah, Brunson I got for $1 last year. So Fizzle is in the draft. Fizzle's got the first nomination, which it would be fun if he had the first pick. Jordan Poole for 41, and oh my god, I just wouldn't do it. I understand he might have like a fantasy time. Telling Fizzle I got the stream live. What's going on with DeJounte Murray and Donovan Mitchell? Rest purposes? God. Is it so much to ask a basketball player to play basketball? I'm waiting to get this thing going. Oh, I'll be right back. I'm going upstairs to check on the Claymaker. you need your computer? Okay. All right, boys. I did not see the Joel Embiid signed with Skechers. That's funny. All right, boys. I'm ready for this thing to get going. I'm ready to draft. Do I want the Ant-Man? I don't know if I want to pay a lot for him, though. Games played. My man Terrence Mann filling up the game chart. Oh, here we go. Fizzle's on the clock. I'm letting Fizzle know. You're up, Fizzle. Luckily, if you miss your pick, though, on this kind of league, it's not a huge deal because... Oh, now it's been paused. Oh, now the league's been paused again. I was all hyped. Let's go, boys. All right, Likeness Monster. Oh, here we go again. Likeness Monster, do we throw on the club lighting for this? Wamba Yamba is the first nomination. Oh boy. What do we do, boys? How much do we go in on this guy here? I'll let other guys bid it up. Yep, this is the Halo Infinite of... I'll keep it going a little bit. We'll go 27, 29. Woo! Who knows what he's gonna do, right? You literally have no clue. I really don't even want him, to be honest. So I don't really want to keep bidding. We'll let Fizzle get him. Fizzle got him. You know, I don't want to bid on the Fizzle too much. All right, Jokic is going here. All right, it's time to get dialed in. We're just going to keep clicking, keep guys bidding. It's projected at 65. Yep, 59. 61. $65. Here we are at the projected price. Our guy's still gonna go a little higher though. Oh, someone's bidding. Keep it rolling, boys. Does someone go to 70? Last year I walked away with money on the table still. So it's like, do I go in on this one? I'm not picking Doncic. That dude doesn't look like he's eating a salad all off season. Keep him going, boys. Who's getting in on here? I gotta turn this volume down a little bit though. All right. 72 for Jokic. Tatum's on the board. So this is the guy I've stolen for like $40 the last 2 years. Tatum going up there. 3 years in a row. Tatum's always been a producer for me. I'll offer 60 to get to his expected price, but I might have to let him walk this year. Yep, that's the year I'm letting him go. SGA. You know my thoughts on SGA. I'm not even going to click it. Nope, not doing it. I'm walking away from the table on this guy. He could go for $2. I'm good. That guy will get hurt. Same with Halliburton. I've had Halliburton the last 2 years, and he's dinged up all the time, even though it says he played 70 games. I think I'm targeting the Ant-Man, though. Yeah, I really like Halliburton, but too much. All right. We'll throw some bids on Giannis. He's going to, with this being a Wisconsin draft, he's going to go for a lot. Even though it feels like he's been getting dinged up a lot more lately. I wish he would stop wearing low shoes. Yeah. Oof. Now we're up to 70. Go. $69 for him. I'm probably paying a lot for the Ant-Man, which I feel like I'm gonna probably have to overpay. Oh God, Doncic. I'll at least go like this. Let's move the bidding along. Yeah, it is. It's steep for him. Yeah, fantasy-wise, though, take a look. Like, he wasn't too far behind the rest of these guys. I know this is last season, but take a look. He's not on their level yet, but fantasy-wise, he's just getting a ton of points. All right, let's just keep this going. We're just going to... I don't even want Embiid, but... There's a big drop-off, I feel like. Now I'm in the Anthony Edwards, Mikal Bridges, Halliburton queue. All right, here we go. Someone else's one. Bam Adebayo. What is Bam projected at? I'll go 10 on him. I actually like Bam. He's a 29 guy. Oof. I do like to watch Dan Le Batard's show, so I need that connection with Mike Ryan Ruiz. This was not like a sleeper pick of mine, but this is more of like a content-driven pick for me of like, you know, Idris needs to be on my team because then I can like hate on him while the locals hate on him too, and then I'll feel more connected to the show if that makes sense. So this is a content-driven pick. Do I think he's probably worth this? No, but I'll go for him. There we go. First pick on the board is Bam Adebayo. Oh, Spencer Dinwiddie's on the board. A lot of people putting some bids in on Dinwiddie. Your turn to nominate a player. I'll never pay $1 for this guy, but let's get some people to nominate or to bid on LeBron. He's going for 54. Get someone to bid on blow their money. That's right. I can't even accidentally click offer at this point because I don't want him on my team. Because then he's just taking up your bench spot throughout the season. I wouldn't have expected to go into this draft though paying $24 for Bam Adebayo as my first. But it's a content pick, boys. Oh, Fizzle's on the clock. Who's he nominating? He says he's got a guy in mind that he's going all in. Oh, going for Halliburton. This is in the low. I'll get in on the Halliburton sweepstakes, but I'm not sure where my cutoff is on him. Like, now we're getting up here a little bit. I'm at 51 for Halliburton. Do I get on 51 for Halliburton? I got him at 51. A little more than I wanted to pay. I was actually anticipating him going up a little higher. So I might have to sit out a few guys. Ooh, Sabonis. Sabonis. Let's go. I at least paid 24 for Bam and 50. Yeah, I don't feel bad about it just because Halliburton is like a top 5 point guard. What do I do on this Sabonis, man? We're in the 40s right now. I need the war room to help me out. We're up to 50 for Sabonis if I want to get him. I'm gonna probably have to let him go. I'm not getting in on the Sabonis sweepstakes. He went for 47. So I like my Halliburton pick more than my Sabonis pick. Like, I'd rather pay for the premium on Halliburton than I would for Sabonis. Here's Damian Lillard. I hope he plays a lot of games this year. He hasn't played a lot lately. I don't even know what to do with Damian Lillard. Like, because he's only been playing 50 or 60 games the last few years. But I don't know what to do with him. I feel like I just got to stay out. He's going for pretty cheap, but dude, yeah, you're right. Fizzle's eyeing up DeMar DeRozan. I'll message him that right now. Your man DeMar DeRozan's just out there waiting to be picked. Lillard, $44. Paulo Banchero. I'll get in on Banchero for 20. $27. I don't know what to do with Banchero at all. This is where I should have prepped, but they're saying he's going around 26. Someone got him for 29. That seems like about right. Like he's probably in one of those buying low points where you'll probably get more production out of him for the cost of him. You know I'm still eyeing up the Ant-Man, man. Sitting there at the top of the list. Last year, one of my big mistakes was I paid like $30 for Rudy Gobert. You know, sometimes you swing and you miss. The way the fantasy league was, I thought I'd win. Like if I drafted him, I'm not going after AD. People could have him for $5, and that's fine to me. I thought I'd win like the block category. When do I actually get to like make a nomination again? Yeah, we're hovering around the 40s. I just don't want him. Yeah, part of my strategy is just, well, and I haven't really stuck to it, but is try to avoid guys that are over 30 and guys that just don't play a lot or that are constantly nicked. If he's still on the board and I get to nominate, I'm gonna nominate Vucevic. Oh man, see, I'm a sucker. Last year I wanted Donovan Mitchell and I didn't get him. It says he's going for 45, man. Am I wrong if I want to spend like 45 on him? Like I don't know why I'm tempted to do it. Like if Anthony Davis is going for 43, Dame's going for 44, Mitchell's better than Damian Lillard to me at 44. Man, we're getting a lot of guys in the bidding here. I'm at 40 on him right now. 41 on him. Is this where I got to bail out? Am I hitting the ejecto? I think I might have to eject on it. Yep, I got out of there. Oh, someone nominated the Ant-Man. I feel like I at least got to get on this now. I need like an ejecto GIF for for the stream. That way you guys can just hit like an eject button, or even just pop up that says eject. Ooh, Ant-Man's at 50 already. 51. I might have to get out of the Ant-Man sweepstakes. For 54, 55. That way, like eject. That way we know that means stay away. 57 to get in on it. Oh, I can't do it. Ant-Man went for 56. Steph Curry on the board. Steph Curry played 56 games last year. I just can't get involved in that. It's why I avoided LaMelo. Like fantasy wise, LaMelo is like when he's healthy is a monster for fantasy. But basketball wise, he's terrible. Like but I'm definitely getting in on the Lowry and Jalen Brunson sweepstakes. You better have that ejecto button queued up and we'll see if I'm watching it or not. Man, I still don't get to. I'm nominating Vucevic if I get the chance. Oh, Ja Morant. Come on. What could you do? Gross. What do you do with this? Like he's going for 2. Like where do you even slot Ja in? Darren Fox for 36 is actually feels like a pretty good deal. 15 for Ja. Yeah, I just don't want to get in on it. Other guys can take on that risk. I'm about spending my money on Lowry Markkanen. Lowry. Oh, I forgot about Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes let me down quite a bit last year. I paid a lot for Scotty Barnes, and he was okay, but I got my eye on Scotty Barnes, Kyle Kuzma, Lowry Markkanen, De'Aaron Fox. Your turn to nominate Vucevic. Let's go. He started 82 games last year. Like, how did that happen? 37. What do I put in, like a 20 spot on him to get him? "17 points, 11 rebounds." Fizzle still got 102 points. Who's getting in on the biddings? We got one guy here. Oh, Fizzle didn't get in on it. He avoided Vooch. Fizzle's on the board. Who's he nominating? Chet Holmgren. I'll offer 2. Yeah, that's why I got in on the Bam deal, because I was, like I said, I listened to Dan Le Batard down in Miami, and so I needed that Miami connection for the show. 15 for Chet. We're at 15 already. I like Jalen Williams on Oklahoma City. I keep looking over here. So I've got Stream Chat on the 65-inch TV, even though like my camera's right here. I really should do what Tenders does and put my webcam right where my chat is, so that's like I'm looking at chat, so we're connecting. Mikal Bridges is still on the board, man. Like I might have to, even though I don't really like the guy that much, That's a pretty good fantasy stash, I feel like. If I can get him for less than 50. Let's take a look on my Mice Trey Young. I gotta get the bidding up on Trey a little bit. I'm not cool with guys getting away with low stuff. I put 30 on him. Should I just drive the bidding up on him? We're going to 40. We gotta make sure. Where are we getting in on this guy? I put it 42. I'm winning at 42. I feel like 42 is not pretty bad, like actually pretty good for him. I spent a lot of draft capital already on Trey Young, Halliburton, and Adebayo, but it's not so bad. I can't get in on the LaMelo sweepstakes. LaMelo is kind of like a budget Trey Young, only just because of his health last year. When you watch LaMelo, it's amazing that how like bad at real basketball he is. And the Hornets just are stuck with it. We're going to have to decide if any of these other high-priced guys are worth getting in on. Walker Kessler. Whew. I'm not getting in on it, even if it's for cheap. How much is Kuzma and Jalen Williams? Kuzma, I saw all the way down here. Kuz had a good fantasy season last year. Where is he? What's the other guard from the Cavs? That's a guy I want to get in on too. Kuz. Kuzma's going for 11, it said. Yeah, Garland. Kessler just went for 14. Zion, I can't get in on either. That guy hasn't eaten a salad in his life. So we're looking at Kuzma, and then let's check out Williams. Who I had Williams and Kuzma on my team last year. Williams is going for like 7. Zion at 20 is not bad, but I'm just not doing it. He just looks weird running. Like the guy paid 21 for him, which is a good deal, but all right, Brunson, I'm going to get in on at 20. I like Brunson at 20. This is where you're going to have to tell me when I got to eject. He's at 29. At 30. $32. Yeah. I believe that he can play shooting guard too, so I could put him in the shooting guard spot. But too late. He went for 32. We got Booker on the clock. What about Booker? What if I get down on the Devin Booker sweepstakes here? He's at 40. He only played 53 games last year. He's at 43. Fizzle still got $100 out there. I'm stuck at 83. 47. I have $83 left. Booker went for 46. Mikal Bridges. Oof. We'll offer 20. Says he's up, that he's been going for 50, which is hard to believe. But a lot of guys have been waiting to get in on him, apparently. Bridges for 36. Brunson was at 32. That seems to fall in about right. The guy got him for 37. I don't want Kyrie, but I might like. Do I nominate like a guy like Jimmy Butler or Kyrie, who I don't even want for $1, just to hope someone spends like 10 or 20 bucks on him? Wendell Carter Jr. I can't get in on it. I'm not gonna even spend. Yeah, I'm not getting in on it at all. Fizzle's getting in on it. Let's go, Fizzle. Get him. Get him, Fizzle. Oh, my turn to nominate. So far, who have I nominated so far? LeBron, Kyrie. Who else did I nominate? All guys that I hate. Yeah. Just nominated Harden. I don't know what anyone has ever seen in Kyrie Irving. He's never played good basketball. He's a head case, difficult to deal with. Um, the guy here's thinking, I just got Kyrie for 21. I feel good. Hype zone in the building, wanting to see some Fortnite action. All right, Fizzle's on the clock. Let's see what Fizzle's nominating. Fizzle's been going big upside. Ooh, Darren Fox. He had a good season last year. I'm not letting anyone... Oh, someone's already up to 22. Yeah, that does hurt that he's not shooting guard eligible, and I've already got my point guard and guard. So he would slot into the utility spot that we have on this league. But I think he's out of my range right now for pricing. What's going on with Garland? Rest purposes. Garland is another point guard, but man, he's a sleeper for me. Of course, there he goes. I'm gonna bid on him. This is where we got to figure out where we stop at Garland, though. We're at 11 for Garland. He was a 21-7 guy last year with 1 steal. 16 for Garland. Now we're offers at 18. I'm at 18 for him. I think I got him around 20 last year. Now he's up to 19. Do I get in on this for 20? Yeah, I let him go for 20. KD. I'm staying out of KD. I do have my eyes on Markkanen still. Barnes, Markkanen. Giddey had a good fantasy season last year, though. His shooting percentages are just awful, though. If I get to nominate, I'm probably going to nominate Jimmy Butler next, just so people can bid on him. KD for 27, or 26 for KD. Drew Holiday, I'm just going to have to stay away. Fizzles at 100. Right? For 9? Do I get on him for 9? For 10? Pre-draft value was at 8, so he just went for 9. I'm just not a Holiday guy. Let's see who's on Fizzle's team. Right now, Fizzle's got SGA and Wembanyama. And Fizzle's got 102 points left. So out of 200, he's still... Kuzma's on the board. Man, who's trying to get my guy Kuzma? Pre-draft value is 11. He's at 7, 8. He's at 8. He's a power forward and a small forward. He's at 10. He's at 11. He's at 13. Oh my God. I want to get on the Kuzmania. Dude, this is a big Kuzmania house too, and he's at 14. Oh my God, I want to do it, but I can't. God, it's hurting me to let Kuz go. That guy must be watching the stream. Stream sniped us. Jordan Poole. Apparently Jordan Poole played 82 games last year. The dude was just absolutely garbage in the playoffs. I know he's going to go for cheap, but I just don't like Poole. So to give you an idea of where everyone's at for money, there's a Fizzle with 100, then the 75, 73, 54, 55, 22, 100, 33, 78, and then me sitting at 83. So Markkanen's on the board. All right, I've been waiting to get in on Markkanen. Pre-draft value was 40. See, this is where we got to be careful. He's already up to 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 34, 34, still holding, 35 now, 35. Markkanen finished with 2,900 points last year. Barnes had 2,800 for half the cost. Less than half, even. Markkanen off the board for 38, so technically under expected value. Team that guy. Oh, Siakam on the board. I'll put a low flyer in on Pascal. 5. Oh, he's already off that. All right, Pascal's projected at 32. He's at 16. 18. 19. 22. Is Fizzle going to get Pascal? I worry about he's had that hip injury. Nope, 22. Someone's getting in on it. Fizzle, you gonna let Pascal go? 23. I mean, I paid 24 for Bam. Someone paid 23 for Siakam. Brooke Lopez. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I didn't actually feel bad about getting Bam. I was like, it felt weird spending that early, but I'm okay. And I also thought 51 for Halliburton was a little high for my blood, but all right, boys, I'm on the clock. Time to nominate Jimmy Butler. Playoff Jimmy. He's going for 3. He's at 17. Come on, boys. Let him cook. Let him cook. Jimmy, who does not even like, let's go, Fizzle. Fizzle's getting on playoff Jimmy. Oh, someone outbid him. Fizzle in again. Let's go, Fizzle. Let's go, Fizzle. Fizzle at 21. Lock it in. Fizzle with the move. Let's go, Fizzle. And now he gets to nominate. Oh my God. You know he's feeling it right now. This is where he's got to double down and get DeRozan. Oh, he nominated DeJounte Murray. So Murray is one of 2 guys left from last season that... What's going on with Murray? Is he hurt? Rest, okay. So Murray's projected to go for 27. He's at 21, 22. I feel like I got to stay out of this. I know it's like a good deal for him, but I feel like I'm just staying out. 22 for Murray. Like, that's probably a good deal for that, but I just felt like I got to stay out. I might have to get in on Şengün, though. Porzingis. We're taking the hands off the keyboard and mouse, boys. We're not going to get sucked into anything with Porzingis. You can go for $1 and we're not getting in on it. Sometimes you got to know when to walk away. Like, for example, Jaylen Brown is still on the board. And he's only projected to go for like 17. I think I might get in on some Jaylen Brown. By the way, I now have the most money on the board. Fizzle has 81, I have 83. We now control where the big money is left in this draft. DeMar DeRozan is on the clock. Yep. DeMar at 9, at 10, 12. Come on, Fizzle. Get in on this, Fizzle. I know you're out there. Get in on the DeMar DeRozan. I'm messaging Fizzle. You got to get on DeMar. You got to get in on DeRozan. Come on, Fizzle. Come on, Fizzle. Sniper a bid in there. Sniper a bid, Fizzle. He's at 18. Oh, man. 18 for DeRozan. Right? He's got his eyes on LaVine. All right, we've got a nomination here. Who's going next? Schroeder. Whew. I mean, his pre-draft value is 1. He is going to be the Raptors starting point guard. Do I bid 2 on him? I think I got to stay away. I'm not a Schroeder guy. I know he's starting. Someone got him for $1. It's just not, it wasn't, even though it's $1, it's just not the move for me. I got my eye on Şengün. Ooh, Julius Randle. I need a power forward. I'll offer. He played a lot of games for them last year because New York does not have anything. We're already up at 14 for him. 15. Do I get in on it? I want to get in on it. Oh, it's tempting, but I don't know. 14 for. I felt like I should have maybe gotten in on it, but I've been waiting for Jaylen Brown. He just got dominated. All right. This is where we're going to. He's pre-draft value 17. So I'm going to need help on not going over a budget on him. Because he only played 67 games last year. So I don't know what to do with him. But he doesn't have a high assist rate. Fizzle's getting in on the bidding on him. Pre-draft value 17. We're at 16 right now. Fizzle. So I let the Fizzle have him. I'll let Fizzle have Jaylen Brown. I saw Fizzle getting in on it. He literally can't dribble left. Oh, Levine's on the clock. Fizzle. This is you, Fizzle. I do like Evan Mobley as a sleeper, too. What's going on with him? What's your thoughts on Evan Mobley? We got Jalen Williams, Cunningham all sitting out here. Scoot Henderson. I might go for Scoot. Levine. Oh, Fizzle got Levine. Let's go, Fizzle. Let's go, Fizzle. Fizzle with the 18 sniper on Zach Levine. Paid more for Levine than he did Jaylen Brown. Brandon Ingram on the clock. This is a guy I can't mess with. Cannot do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. Can't stay healthy. I probably weigh more than the guy. Yeah. I feel like I'm sitting out on a lot of guys, but I don't know what else to do. Like, it just hasn't been there for me. We got $83. It might be time to start going in on something a little bit. Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves. I feel like this is a sit out. Yeah, let's see who we've got out here still. Barnes, Giddey, Şengün, Towns. I should probably stay away from Towns. What's up with Jamal Murray? Rested. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. Picking up Bane. Maxey, Cunningham, Jalen Williams. It's my turn to nominate. Do I put Cat out there? Let guys spend up their last bit of money on Cat? Yeah, who wants Carl? Fizzle's got him with 2 right now. Get Carl Anthony Towns. Fizzle's going at him. 18 right now for Fizzle. 19. Fizzle's still sitting out here with $47. I'm sitting here at 83. Catman just went for 21. Fizzle on the clock to nominate. Cade Cunningham. Woo! Played 12 games last year. He's up at 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He's at, what if we go for 15? I put a bid on 15. Yep, he's now at 18. Is he gonna, come on, Fizzle, go over the top? Ooh, 17. Scotty Barnes. All right, we've been waiting for this one. Pre-draft value of 15. We're in business. We're at 10. We're at 12. We're at 13, 14, 16. We're at 17 now for Barnes. All right, I put a bid on. I put one in on it because I've been waiting on him. Now we're at 19. Oh, it's hurting. It's hurting. I'm walking away, but it's hurting. He went for 18. Jamal Murray. Ooh, I don't know what to do with Jamal. I am going to bid on him a little bit, but we're at 13, 14, 15, 16. Hovering at 15. Bids aren't going up. Bids are still not going up right now. Jamal Murray for 15. Having the 3 utility spots would be nice because if I do get like another center, at least then I can play him. Wiseman. Oh, God. I'm just going to have to let that one go. Yeah, I like Maxey, Williams, Bane, Scoot, Wiseman for $1. You know, if I get like Gobert for $1, that's not like a bad like backup center basically. All right, here we go. Desmond Bane on the clock. 14 is his expected value. He only played 58 games last year, so I don't know what was going on with him. He's up to 13 already. Put a bid on 13 for Bane. We're at 13. We're winning. I won Desmond Bane for 13. It's exactly what his value was, right? It is what it is. Triple J. Triple J's only value to me in fantasy was blocks last year. And he does get a lot of blocks, except in the playoffs last year when I needed him to get blocks, and he just missed a ton of games down the stretch. Jackson's at 14 right now. Fizzle getting in on him with a 16. We got Wiggins, Bradley Beal, Shaden Sharp. There's a big drop off at the end here, though. So it'll be time to spend a little bit in some of these guys here. I'm sitting at 70. So I'm in the driver's seat. Kawhi. I can't do it. Is Kawhi even going to play? Kawhi for 13. That's the same that I got Bane for. I feel good about Bane right there. Fred VanVleet. I got to put an offer in at least for 2. Fizzle should be 25 in him right there. Fizzle's bidding on him. 7. There's no way that he can't get him, right? He has to do it. 815 till I die has got to get him. We'll even go hands off. Fizzle locks in Fred VanVleet. James Harden on the clock. Fizzle's already messaged me about VanVleet. He's fired up. Dude, Fizzle's bringing them all home, man. All right. Who do we go in on right now? Who do we nominate? Is this a buy, or do we target someone we're selling? How about we sell Tyus Jones? Because I don't want him. Let's sell Tyus Jones. Fizzle's at $18. I'm at 70. Everyone else is at $30 or below. So Giddey might be a pick for me just because, ooh, Maxey. Do we get it on the Maxey? Why did he only play 60 games last year? Maxey's at a 12 for a value. Maxey's got to be a good one, right? He's light. I don't know what you mean. I've bid 10 on him. Fizzle's bidding on him too. I've got 10 for Maxey. I just got Maxey for 10. I may have overpaid. I don't know. Now I'm at 60, so I still have more money than anyone. Devin Vassell was just, I'm going to stay out of the Vassell sweepstakes. I feel like I'm going to probably get in on, should I get on Wagner? Like Giddey, I'm definitely going to have to go for. Yeah, we do need some wings. Do we get on Şengün? This is Paul George. Woo. Woo. Do I offer $2 for Paul George? Playoff P. He's going for 3. When he's healthy, he still puts up stats, but offer 6 for playoff P. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I'd rather pay more for Wagner. $6 for Paul George is a steal. Jeremy Grant. Oh my God, I can't even look at that guy. I can't even look at him. He's listed as a power forward. And he gets 4 rebounds a game. Klay Thompson. I'm gonna stay out of the Klay business as well. It's hard because he's one of my favorite players of all time, but he looked cooked in the playoffs. Just like he looked washed. Ooh, Ayton's not a bad one. I think he's gonna be like a good stat stuffer up there in Portland. Pre-draft value 8. He's at 8 right now. Do I go to 9? Do I go to 9? I'm going to 9 because the guy who was bidding on him only has $9, so he can't get him. I feel good actually about DeAndre Ayton for 9 because he and Scoot are like all they have. I'm going after Giddey because Giddey plays the wing. I know you're not a Giddey guy. He's at 9 for right now. His pre-draft value is 10. He's at 10. I might have to walk away here, but do I try to snag Giddey at 13? Whew. I'm in this part where I need to get in on guys though, but for 15, do I let Giddey go for 16? Now he's at 17. This is where I should have got in on some other guys earlier instead. Now he's at 18. Now he's at 20. Okay. All right, Giddey's off the board. Middleton. Whew. I mean, do I put in an offer for like $3 right now? I know you're a Middleton guy. He's at 7 now. I just can't do it. I'm not a Middleton guy. I know I need a small forward, but Middleton for 6. Do I get another center, Evan Mobley? I can start him at power forward. I'll offer $3. He's already up to 8. I do need a power forward, and he played a lot of games last year. He's at 10. Now he's at 11. Could start him at power forward. I put a bid on him at 11. I don't have shooters on this team, that's for sure. I have a few shooters, but you drafted Evan Mobley, and I'm on the clock. Who are we going to... We're going to nominate Wagner because I'm getting in on Wagner. Offer in 4. I feel like people are going to bid on him. I got guys that are... I wasn't expecting people to go in on Wagner. I'm going to offer 7. This guy seems like he's getting in on him high because he's already up to 8. But I need a small forward. I'll put 9 out there. This is where I need to know the ejecto, but I really feel like I need a wing. I feel like I overpaid for Wagner. But I wanted him. And I want Jalen Williams as well. Because then Jalen Williams would fill in my final starting spot at forward. The reason I wanted Wagner too, is I have $31 left, so I still have the most money in the league. Fizzle's at 9, for example. Valanciunas. Dude, do you think Benedict Mathurin would be like a nice like $1 buy for like the bench later? He doesn't have a good shooting percentage, but you know he's gonna be stats just chucking all season. So I got $31 left. I got a starting forward spot empty, which I'm gonna spend on Jalen Williams. CJ McCollum. He's at 4. His pre-draft value is $10. He's at 6 right now. I think I really want Scoot more than I want to spend on CJ. Cam Johnson. I think I'm going to let him go. But to go back to my Wagner pick, the reason I ended up spending a little more on him, he can play, he's listed as a small forward, shooting guard, and a power forward. So I feel like I can really just move him around as needed on my roster throughout the season. Oh, Scoot is up. I'm going to have to bid on Scoot. I want to see what other people are doing before I get in on him. Scoot's pre-draft value was 8. He's at 7 right now. He's at 9 right now. He's at 10. He's at 10. Now he's at 11. I want to get in on him, but do I get in on it? That kind of hurt. He's at 14. He's at 15. He's only listed as a point guard. Now he's at 16. Yeah. He's at 18 now. 18 for Scoot. No one's out of money yet. People are close, though. Şengün. Let's go. We've been waiting for it. Şengün, pre-draft value 9. He's at 7. I've got a lot of centers. This is a center-heavy team on my squad. I've got 8 on him. Let's load up on centers. Boom. Drafted him. I'm a center team. I'm going to win fantasy this year by having 4 centers on the roster. Right? Oh, God. Luckily, I can slide Bam around into like the power forward spot. But yeah. And Mobley at least can be a forward. Westbrook. Westbrook wouldn't be bad for like a bench guy. Just to pad stats. I'm at $23 left, so there's a bunch of guys that actually have more money than me now. So what do you think about me spending all 23 of my dollars to go after Jalen Williams to fill my last starting spot? Because now he just got picked to go on the board. I feel like it's what I've been waiting for, right? I'm getting in on it at 7 at least. Ooh, someone outbid me right there. Do I get it on for 9? I've been waiting, so we're gonna get him. There we go. Boom. Now it's my turn to nominate. Oh, God. OG Anunoby. Nominated OG. If I get him for $1, great. Someone else bid on him. You know who I'm actually thinking would be a good move as I was scrolling through it? It would be my 5th center of the night, would be Jabari Smith Jr. I've got $14 left, and I need three more players. So we can walk away with 3 guys, then we're done for the night. Do we bid on Hero? I can't do it. I'd rather go for like a Keegan Murray. Right. Just go all centers. Draft Gobert, Capella, and like Nick Claxton. Here's the thing with Jalen Green. Think about this. At this point in the draft, I'm getting a guy who can go for like 20 to 30 points on the night. So like, I'll put like $3 on him to be, yeah. Like that's a lot of scoring off the bench. Now he's at 7 points already, $7, so I'd be out of money. But I really don't care at this point. Well, someone else got him. I didn't click fast enough. Whew. You know, overall, I would say my team is lacking. Are you a Jaden Ivey guy? Because I'm not at all. I don't know what people saw in him. Shaden Sharp. I like Shaden Sharp. People thought I was crazy when I said I like Shaden Sharp as like one of the 2 best guys in that draft. I think I'm I want to bid on Keegan Murray just so I can have like a forward. Like he's a small forward, and right now Jordan Clarkson. Do I get on him for like $3? Ugh. Aaron Gordon's still out here. Aaron Gordon's not a bad utility guy. Go Bear. Well, I'll take my hands off the keyboard even though I want to get a 6 center. My team is just not very top heavy. I think I'm going for Keegan Murray so that on the late night games on League Pass, that he's a guy to go for. I've got Keegan right now at 2. I think he's a buy low candidate. Someone bid. I'm gonna offer 4. Now he's up to 5. Do I want to get him for 6? I'm going for 6. I'm trying to buy. This is a bench pick here. Now he's at 7. Blah. Tobias Harris. Let's see who's out here. Free throws, 3-pointers, rebounds. Wiggins. Keldon Johnson, Anthony Simons, Bogdanovich, Shaden Sharp. RJ Barrett's out here still. RJ Barrett looks like he put on like 30 pounds this summer. Did I go for Wiggs for $1? Miles Bridges. Brandon Miller is out here. Buddy Hield. Kevin Herter. It's your turn to nominate a player. Who are we nominating? Hopefully a guy that I can just win. Let's go Shaden Sharp. Hopefully they just let me get him for $1 so I can get this over with. Oh, someone's bidding on him. I'll offer 3. I know, right? He's the bench guy now, so we got him locked up. Anthony Simons. Fizzle's bidding on him. We're looking just for stashes at this point. Simons for 3. Might just go for RJ Barrett for $1. I don't know how he was able to average almost 20 a game last year, because when you watch him, he doesn't look like he can play basketball. Yeah, that's the thing. He's just there to get numbers at this point. Same with like Matherin. One assist a game. Amen Thompson. I mean, Barrett had 2 assists a game. Trey Jones, 12 points, 6 assists. He's technically a better play than those other guys, but oh, dude, should I get Sohan just to go with my Valorant guy? They have Sohan listed as a power forward. What do you think? Do we add Sohan? Jabari is up here. I might have to bid on him. I know he's another center, but he's listed as a power forward center. $14 points, 7 rebounds. He was 12 and 7 last year. I got him for $4. I have 1 roster spot left, and I have $7 left. Keldon Johnson, small forward. He had 22 points and 5 rebounds a game last year. Should I just blow my $7? Should we offer 7 for him? Because then I can be done with it. Someone outbid me. Jesus Christ, let me get out of here. Got Kevin Huerter on the board still. What about Jaden Ivey? Someone just put Portis. Should I bid 7 on Portis and add another center to the roster? Power forward center. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys that line up at center. Scary Terry Rozier's out there. He's got to be a trade candidate, right? He averaged 19 points and almost 5 assists a game last year. So at this point in the draft, like Derek White or Scary Terry. White's going to be a starting point guard for Boston. Yeah, Beal, that's true. Think Beal will stay healthy at all? Should we just go Bradley Beal? Let's just do it. Nominate player. We'll go Beal. See if we can get him for 7 and call it a night. $7. We'll offer 7. There it is. We got him. It's over, boys. Jaden Ivey just got nominated. Ivey would probably end up having a better year than Beal, but technically if Beal stays healthy, he'd be the better player, right? So, final roster. Actually, I think it turned out okay. We could have done better, but when you do this once a year, it is what it is. Halliburton, Bane, Wagner, Mobley, Adebayo, Young. That Adebayo pick looking better and better, right? Young, Williams, Maxey, Ayton, Şengün, Sharp, Smith Jr., and Beal. You know what I like about this team? We're young. We got young legs. Like Bradley Beal's like the oldest guy with bad knees, right? Or whatever's going on with him. But the rest of them, we got some young bodies out here. Like we don't have to worry about rest. And then you go to the Fizzle. Fizzle's got Van Vliet, SGA, Jimmy Butler, Jaren Jackson Jr., Wembanyama, Jaylen Brown, Zach LaVine, Klay Thompson, Miles Turner, Anthony Simons, Jaden Ivey. He's still got 2 more picks to go. So, not exactly how I wanted to go, but it's a long season. You know, so. But some of our buy low candidates, like Ayton for $9. So, Williams for 9. I mean, think about it. I got Wagner, Ayton, and Williams all for the same price. You got guys selecting like Toby Harris, John Collins, Malcolm Brogdon. All right, boys. I'm gonna turn the stream off now, because I gotta get the kids to bed. All right, everyone. It's your man, the Mega Power TV. That was this year's fantasy draft. We'll do a draft update during the mid-season, see how everything's going. It's your man, the Mega Power